Hello everyone, dear friends. Today we will look at the melodrama Swingers of 2021. Enjoy watching on Snail TV. A young guy named Ivan is walking down the street and walks into a pharmacy. There he is served by an employee, Irina. The guy wants to buy condoms in large quantities, as many as 7 packs. Irina is quite surprised. Another hero of the film, Andrei, is sitting behind the passenger seat of the ambulance. His colleagues dropped him off at home. Well, another hero is a successful businessman, Igor. He lives in a huge apartment with a beautiful view of Moscow at night. He's flipping through an app for so-called swingers. Andrei's wife is the same pharmacy employee Irina, who is waiting for her husband to celebrate their anniversary and New Year perfectly. She bought incense for arousal. And Igor's girlfriend Olga, an actress with a great body, came to show off her bets made with her hands. Igor doesn't notice them. He thinks only about one thing, and the girl is offended by that. Andrei comes to his apartment where his wife meets him from the threshold and immediately wants love, but the husband does not. Under the pretext that he is tired at work, he offers to postpone a stormy night to another day, but Irina doesn't want that. Igor is trying to ask forgiveness from his girlfriend. He smoothly moves on to the topic to exchange partners. He wants this moment to be remembered for a lifetime. He wants to persuade Olga to take this step, but she is categorically against it. The man also adds that his friend and wife have already done so. Why are they worse than them? But the girl still refuses. Then Igor tries to blackmail Olga. He gives the role of the purchased film to his beloved woman. He continues to scroll through the Swingers app and is looking for an offer from his city. Andrei wants to relax while sitting at a computer game, but Irina tries to prevent him in every possible way. Then, picking up the moment when her husband doesn't listen to her, she offers him to exchange partners. And Andrei, very keen on the game, without even hearing, nods his head. Irina submits an ad to the app, and Igor notices it. Having already understood the situation, Andrei was taken aback. He doesn't want this and is also outraged that his wife didn't consult with him or ask anything. Igor calls the number. Andrei hears the beeps, picks up the phone and tries to escape. But his wife is not at all simple. She immediately caught up with him, put him on the shoulder blades, and then took the phone and answered the incoming call. We're shown how actions occur in another family, the family of physics student Ivan. He's a typical nerd. His mother Tatiana has already chosen a bride for him and has appointed the day of their meeting. A woman is in a hurry for a corporate party and has packed a whole suitcase for something. The guy stays alone all night. As strange as it may sound, the girl from the next apartment on this New Year's Eve was kicked out of the apartment onto the balcony almost naked. It's freezing outside. Igor and Ola are going to Andrei and Irina's apartment. While Ivan is brandishing a toy lightsaber in a Darth Vader mask, the same girl, the neighbor Sveta, is knocking on his window through the balcony. Ivan lets her in, and she tries to keep warm in a blanket, and also asks to find vodka. Meanwhile, Igor and Ola are already approaching the entrance of Irina and Andrei. The woman rushes from side to side, trying to gather her husband, who doesn't intend to spend New Year's Eve with another woman in any way. He decides to stay in the bathroom and sit there until the guests leave. Irina, in a hurry, puts on red heels and runs to meet Igor and Ola. The visitors were surprised because they had not seen such an old apartment for a long time, unlike theirs. Irina immediately gave the guests slippers. Igor immediately dressed them, and Ola, a little taken aback, still dressed them too. Ivan finds vodka at home and pours a glass to one girl. Sveta doesn't want to drink alone, so she offers to party together. Ivan didn't refuse and consumed a glass of vodka. Svetlana sees that another woman lives with the guy. Ivan didn't say that this woman is his mother. He said that they would break up in a year, but they cannot yet. Andrei still decided to go out and say hello to the guests, but after he saw Ola, he changed his face. It was as if he saw an old acquaintance, or maybe not a friend. He immediately rushed to the bathroom to clean himself up and dress nicely. Ivan and Sveta are already drinking another glass at the Bruderschaft. The girl gets hot and she decides to take off her pants. Already subdued, she begins to cry and tell how her boyfriend left her and kicked her out of the apartment on a cold balcony. Sveta wants to shower, and Ivan offers a men's shirt. Meanwhile, two couples are already sitting at the table and drinking champagne. Andrei constantly looks at Olga as if he sees someone in her. We also learn that Andrei works as a physiotherapist. Ivan calls a friend and asks to buy condoms, but Sveta gets out of the shower and wants to guess what kind of science she's doing. The guy thinks and says that she's a teacher. Svetlana puts the young man on a chair and takes a lightsaber for the pointer place. Suddenly, Ivan is blown up from his face and takes the girl in his arms. While Igor and Andrei went to smoke, Ola and Irina talked in the room. Irina also adds that she's very jealous. Ivan and Sveta make love in the room, but at the moment, Mom enters the apartment. Ivan comes out of the room and runs to the table to hide a bottle of vodka with two glasses. The mother notices this. The son tries to talk himself out of it, as if a fellow student came to him, but the woman notices someone else's hair on the glasses and a hanky. Ivan flies into the room and asks Sveta to go to the balcony. Mom comes into the room and sees a half-naked Sveta. She starts crying. At this moment, Igor offers to exchange partners and dance. Irina notices Olga putting Andrei's hand on her hip and becomes jealous. She offered to play in a bottle. A conversation begins between Svetlana, Ivan and his mother. The guy said that hired her to prepare for a meeting with Alona. Then Svetlana adds that they will have children in the future. Also, the girl blurted out a few words, not knowing that Tatiana was Ivan's mother and not a girlfriend or wife. After they go to the kitchen, the girl discovers that Tatiana is Ivan's mother. Sveta immediately changed her face. At this time, Igor is trying to show attention to Irina, but she doesn't want to make love. She is faithful to her husband and will not change. Igor still doesn't give up. And in the other room, Andrei and Olga are already in bed, which tells us about the finished business. It turns out that they were already acquainted and wanted to get married, but on their wedding day, Ola did not come. Andrei believes she betrayed their love and left for a man with money. Igor's attempts ended with Irina's capture and suffocating reception. Almost suffocating, the woman lets go of the man, and now he doesn't intend to make any more attempts. Irina was distraught because no one wanted to spend the night with her. She starts having a little unreasonable and asks Igor to talk about something. The man's monologue is about Olga. He says that she was born in Ryazan and she had a wedding, with which she ran away. And after that they meet. Knowing that Andrei was supposed to have a wedding in Ryazan with some girl, Irina realized that Ola was exactly her. The woman is blown up from the spot and runs to the door where Andrei and Olga are sitting. She tries to break down the door with a chair, but nothing happens. She begins to have incredible aggression. She takes the girl's forecourt and tries to tear it. Igor shoots everything that happens to his friend, and they laugh together. Tatiana puts her son before a choice. Either he stays with his mother or leaves with Svetlana. Ivan makes a difficult decision, his mother. After hearing the words, Svetlana gets very upset and then leaves. Tatiana, realizing that she's breaking their love, begins to cry. Having shed a few drops of tears, Ivan gathers and runs after the girl. Irina and Andrei's apartment situation has already escalated, and the woman has already set fire to Olga's forecourt. The girl looks in the mirror and imperceptibly takes Andrei's business card. She goes out and waits for Igor on the street. After saying a few words to Andrei and Irina, Igor also leaves their apartment after Ola. Ivan still manages to catch up with Svetlana. He tells her he wants a family and children, because physicists do not throw words at the wind. They kiss. Tatiana appears and decides it is better to have another daughter than lose her only son. In the car, Igor and Ola discuss the events this evening. And then the man gives the wedding ring to Ola and adds the words that he loves her. Ola, taking the ring, said it had no hint of a wedding. Putting a ring on your finger, fireworks fly into the sky. Also, Andrei, standing on the balcony with a cigarette, looks through this evening in his head. Irina comes to him, confident that her husband and Ola had nothing. Andrei also tells Irina that he loves her, and fireworks are exploding in the sky too. The film ends with the moment when Ola, sticking her hand out of the car window, throws out Andrei's business card. Well, that's the end of the movie Swingers. Dear friends, if you liked our retelling, do not forget to like and subscribe to the Snail TV channel.